guys, welcome back to another video on the channel, and today we are going to be predicting the championship games that are happening this weekend, but also the World Cup final. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. But make sure you like, subscribe, comment your predictions to earn more points on Prediction League. Speaking of Prediction League, I will post the Prediction League on the community tab later, so just keep checking the community tab. And also, if you want to join my Discord server, if you haven't already, link is down in the description. But without further ado, let's get into the first game, starting with the championship. So starting with the Friday night game in championship, which is Birmingham versus Reading. Now Birmingham last weekend, they were quite unlucky not to win last weekend, to be honest. They got a 0-0 draw at Blackpool, but they had a goal disallowed for offside apparently, and yeah, they were really unlucky not to win. Reading scraped a 1-0 win against Coventry. That was a good result for them, but I feel like Reading may come unstuck here at Birmingham. Birmingham have got quite a good home record this season, which is why I'm going to say it's going to be a 2-1 win for Birmingham in this one. Move on to the next game, which is Bristol City going up against Stoke. Now Bristol City got a 3-1 win away at Rotherham last weekend. Stoke got a 2-2 draw at home to Cardiff. I feel like both these sides have been really inconsistent so far this season, which is why I'm going to predict a 1-1 draw in this one. The next game to predict is Burnley going up against Middlesbrough. This will be a good game. Burnley last weekend got a 3-0 win away at QPR. That was a good result for them. Still currently top of the league, Burnley. Middlesbrough been doing quite well recently under their new manager Michael Carrick. They got a 2-1 win at home to Luton. Matt Crook scoring a late winner for Borough there. But I feel like this will be a tough place for Borough to go. So I'm going to predict this will be a 2-1 win for Burnley. Move on to the next game, which I believe is Cardiff going up against Blackpool. Cardiff, as I mentioned, got a 2-2 draw away at Stoke, and Blackpool got a 0-0 draw at home to Birmingham. Both teams scrapping down there. I can't really pick a winner here, so I just reckon it's gonna be a 1-1 draw again. Move on to the next game, which is Coventry going up against Swansea. Now both of these teams lost last weekend. Coventry losing 1-0 to Reading, as I previously mentioned, and Swansea losing 1-0 at home to Norwich. But Swansea are normally Coventry's bogey team. They normally do quite well against Coventry, so I think it's going to continue here, and I think it's going to be a 2-1 win for Swansea. Next game to predict is Huddersfield going up against Watford. Now Huddersfield lost 1-0 away to Sheffield United. Huddersfield not really doing that well at the moment, bottom of the league. Watford got a decent point at home to Hull in a 0-0 draw. Watford haven't been scoring as much, nor have Huddersfield really. I think I'm just going to edge Watford for a 1-0 win away here. Move on to the next game, which is Hull going up against Sunderland. So Hull, as we previously mentioned, got a 0-0 draw against Watford away. Sunderland, they took the lead against West Brom, but West Brom came back and won 2-1. Ooh, Sunderland's still doing quite well though. I'm not convinced about Hull's home form, so I think Sunderland will get back to winning ways, and I think this will be a 2-1 win for the Black Cats in this one. Move on to the next game, which is Preston going up against QPR. Now Preston absolutely smashed their rivals Blackburn 4-1, and QPR, as we previously mentioned, lost 3-0 at home to Burnley. So I feel like Preston will come into this after with loads of confidence. QPR now the new manager in charge, Neil Critchley, but I think Preston will just be too confident after their 4-1 win against Blackburn. So I think this will be a 2-0 win for Preston. The next game is West Brom going up against Rotherham. So West Brom got a 2-1 win away at Sunderland last week, and Rotherham lost 3-1 at home to Bristol City. I feel like West Brom are finally starting to get good form under their new manager, Carlos Corberán now. So I think this should be a simple win for them. We're going 2-0 to West Brom. The next game to predict is Norwich going up against Blackburn. So Norwich beat Swansea 1-0 and Blackburn lost 4-1 at home to Preston. Wow. Ooh, this is going to be interesting. Blackburn, I think they're still in a forced position. I think they'll slip down the table a lot more. Because after results like that, losing 2 games on the bounce to their rivals don't look good. So I think Norwich are going to win this one comfortably as well, going 2-0 to Norwich. The next game to predict, this game's happening on Sunday, it is Luton going up against Millwall. So Luton they unfortunately lost 2-1 away to Middlesbrough. Very, very unlucky there for Luton. Millwall got a decent point against Wigan at home, 1-1. This is Rob Edwards' first game in charge as Luton at home at Kenilworth Road. Unfortunately lost his first match away 2-1 to Middlesbrough. But yeah, I don't know, I think this might be a high scoring draw. I've gone for a 2-2 draw in this one. And we move on to the last championship game, which is Wigan going up against Sheffield United. Now Wigan, as I just mentioned there, got a 1-1 draw away to Mill. That was Kolo Touré's first game as Wigan manager. Decent point for them. But Sheffield United beat Huddersfield 1-0 at home. Good win for them. But yeah, Sheffield United do look really good at the moment, and I think Wigan will find it tough here. I think Sheffield United will win quite comfortably here. I've gone for a 3-1 win for Sheffield United. But now, guys, we are going to predict Argentina versus France game. It's going to be a very, very good final, I think. Both teams done very, very well. Both teams only losing 1 game so far, which is in the group stage. Of course, France losing to Tunisia and Argentina losing to Saudi Arabia. But both teams have been brilliant to get to where they are now. Ooh. This could potentially be Messi's last World Cup, and probably will. It's Messi versus Mbappe. I really want to see Messi win, you know. So that's why I'm going to back Argentina for the 2-1 win. So yeah, that's my prediction for the final, guys, and that wraps up the predictions video. So if you enjoyed this, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new, get your predictions down in the comments, and yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Goodbye.